All right, so let's do this. One hand on 300 degrees, 10 seconds. Got my shirt right here, got my transfer right here. Gonna place my transfer onto the garment just like this with one hand on. All right, just like that. Steady that up right there. Boom. Check that neckline, make sure it's nice and straight. All right. Bring that down just a little tad bit for positioning right there. Once I like that placement, I'm gonna go ahead and commit. All right, 10 seconds, 300 degrees, press. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Boom. Grab the corner. Hot peel, baby. We got hot peels at AlanAWade.com. Stop playing with them. AlanAWade.com. Grab your transfers right now. Stop playing with them. Hey everybody, how are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Alan Wade here with another video. And don't mind me, I'm just cutting up some DTFs that I just printed up on my Ricoma Revel 2402T. And these are some 4th of July designs. We'll talk about these in a little while. But let's talk about what's been going on and all the things that I have going on, guys. So throughout my research, I've determined that one of the best ways to get business is in person. All right. So I know COVID happened and it put a lot of us in the online mind state. And I think it's time that we try to get out of that mind state, because every time somebody walks into the studio and they see what I have going on, or they see something that they like, they purchase it. And thank God I was able to have a location and actually put my business on Google for Google reviews, because people find me, they come in here, they see stuff besides the thing that they ordered, and they buy it. So that's where I've come to the conclusion that in-person sales, I think since COVID happened and since everybody's online, we actually forgot about that, and we can't forget about that. We gotta get back into building relationships and establishing business in person, right? Because I'm telling you guys, events, meeting people, going to where people are at that want to purchase your items is a real thing. And I think we kind of forgot about that, because I think everybody's trying to do everything online now. So with everything being the way it is and the economy being messed up and everybody is kind of like in the same space trying to fight for the same people to buy their products, it's time for us to take advantage of what each and every one of us have that's different from each other. And what that is we have our communities, right? We have our communities. Everybody lives in a different area. So instead of everybody fighting for the same customer base, why don't we all try to get customers in our own individual communities? Wouldn't that make so much more sense? Wouldn't that be so much more lucrative for everybody? And wouldn't everybody be able to get business? Only thing you have to do is find the people that are in your area that are looking for the things that you have to offer. Go to events in your area and advertise your product or your service that you offer, and you'll be able to get business that way. Now, speaking of events, it just passed a couple days ago. I went to a Juneteenth event, the Juneteenth event I've been telling you guys about. And I go to it annually. I've been going to this event since the first time that these people that have it have put it on, and every single year from the first year it's been a success. And not only has it been a success for the organization that puts on the Juneteenth event, but it's also a success for the vendors. Now, I don't want to say it was a success for all vendors, because I can't speak for all vendors, because I don't really know what was going on at the other vending tables. I can only speak for what was going on at my table, right? And guys, I sold. I sold. Now, I had a specific number in mind. I had a specific goal, and I didn't reach that goal, but I sold a lot of merch, a lot of Juneteenth merch. And what's crazy in me even saying that I sold a lot of merch is the fact that I told myself this year I'm going to get prepared in advance, and I'm going to have all my stuff made in advance to make sure that I have the best stuff there. And I wasn't able to do that. I wasn't able to do that. Why? Because this year and last year, I guess, I started doing a whole lot of custom orders. And these custom orders had me busy, guys, had me busy. And it still has me busy. And I thank God for it, but I'm able to knock it out. But when it came time for the event, the day before the event, I still didn't have enough stuff ready for me to sell because I set a goal. And what I did is I said, okay, I want to make $1,000 in profit at this event. So how do you do that? You work your way backwards. You say, okay, I want to make $1,000 in profit. Okay, this is how much merch I need to have. This is how much I'm going to have when I sell this much merch. And that should be your profit, right? That should be your, well, that should be the money that you made, but minus the expenses, of course. But you calculate that in, and then you calculate how much merch you need to have to reach that goal. So that's what I did. Come the day before the event, I did not have halfway as much stuff as I needed to reach my goal done. So the night before, I'm in the studio. Chanel came in the studio, and we're in here making transfers. We're in here pressing shirts, just trying to get enough merch that, and mind you, trying to get enough merch that people want to buy in order for us to reach this goal, right? So we were able to do it. I still wasn't confident in what I had. I still had a few more things that I wanted to make that I wasn't able to make because we ran out of time. It was getting too late. It was getting too dark, and I didn't want to stay there all night at the studio. Everybody was tired. I had already had a full day, so I took what I had. I took some stuff from the previous year, and we just rocked out with that. Hindsight, if I would have had those other things that I meant to have, then I definitely would have met my goal. 100% I would have met my goal. Why? Because I have a certain group of people that's there every year that is almost guaranteed to buy a certain type of product, right? It's the AKA guys. It's the AKAs. All right, the AKAs are pretty much always gonna buy anything with the pink in there, right? And I didn't have the pink Juneteenth hat that I had every previous year. Every previous year that I had a pink Juneteenth hat, it doesn't have any AKA insignia on it because you have to have a license to do that. But it was a pink hat with the Juneteenth written in green, and I forgot the color scheme I used, but every year they always sell me out. So if I'd have had those made, which I had a whole bunch of pink hats here, and I had ordered a bunch of pink hats just in because I knew that was a thing, because I knew that was going to happen, but I didn't get a chance to make the pink hat. So I kind of played myself on that part. But everything else that I had sold great, and it sold so great that I even had other vendors coming up to me and asking me, hey, I just wanted to come over here and see what you were doing because you always have a crowd. And the only thing I was doing, guys, was I was talking to people. Like, if you come up and you look, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to tell you who I am. I'm going to tell you about the products. I'm going to tell you how the product was made. This is a DTF. This shirt right here was made using a process called DTG, where the shirt is pre-treated with pre-treat solution with one machine, and then I put it into this machine called a DTG printer, and the machine prints directly onto the shirt. I'm telling them all types of stuff. This one right here, the process was DTF. That's called direct to film, and it prints onto a film, and then I press that onto a shirt. And at my shop in Philadelphia, I make DTF, and you can start your business with DTFs if you want to. I'm telling them all types of stuff, giving them, like, you know, it's not a story. It's just getting them engaged and talking to people and having a little conversation, giving a little education, and people appreciate that, guys. Somebody's at the gate. I'm not opening it up because I'm not expecting anybody. So yeah, people appreciate education. People appreciate you know, just the information you can tell them about the products that you have. in what you do. People appreciate that, you know. And you know, another thing I didn't have was I didn't have a banner with my website information, phone number to my business, as well as my website to my business. I didn't have a banner, and I said I was going to have a banner this year. So even though I didn't have the items and I wasn't as prepared as I wanted to be, I still made out really, really good because I talked to the people and I had products available because I'm a garment decorator that nobody else had available. And that's one thing that we have above everybody else, okay? So normally when you go to these vending events, people are selling items that they got made from people like you and me, from garment decorators, right? But being as though we are garment decorators and we're the ones that produce the actual items, then our items are naturally going to be better than everybody else and what everybody else has to offer. Case in point, like I had so many different options available for Juneteenth shirts in my stand, and of course I can have a lot more. I could have had a lot more had I got prepared in advance, but I didn't have the time. Like I said, I didn't have the time to get prepared. So these are right here. I'm getting ready for 4th of July to sell some transfers for 4th of July. This is just some of the few that's going to be available. As you guys are watching, it might be available tomorrow. These are going to be up on the website tomorrow. Transfers that you guys can buy for the 4th of July, as well as the shirts if you want to opt to buy the shirt. So go to allanawade.com, ALLANAWADE.com, and purchase your 4th of July transfers, because that's the next holiday that's coming up that you guys can make some money on. And I'm selling these packs really inexpensive so that you guys can make a nice profit, to help you get over the hump as we are going through all this messed up economy. All right, so you guys see how big this is. This is like a nice big size. You can take up a lot of real estate on a shirt with that right there, as well as this one, nice big size as well. You know what I mean? And then we got, I love this one right here. I'm looking forward to pressing this one on the shirt right here. Oh, this is just not really nice looking right here. Really nice looking graphic right there. And then we got the B1 with the 4th. B1 with the 4th, kind of like a play on B1 with the force, but B1 with the 4th. I kind of like that right there. And nice big size prints is what we're aiming for. But let me segue into where I got these graphics from, because I know a lot of people are going to be asking me in the comments, where did you get your graphics from? Did you make your own graphics? No, I did not make any of these graphics. These graphics were on Vexels, Vexels.com. So I have an affiliate link down in the description below if you guys are not graphic designers and you have printers and you want to get graphics and you want to start your business and you want to get up and running and stuff like that. Vexels is a platform that you can get a subscription to, and you can pick through the thousands and thousands of royalty-free graphics that you can use for your business, and you can sell them royalty-free as long as you have your subscription with Vexels. You go in there, download any image that you want. They have editable files. They have PNGs. They have .pdf files that you can choose from, and you just grab an image and you make your transfer and press it onto a shirt. Or if you have a DTG printer, just take the image, press it onto the shirt, and you are good to go rocking and rolling, because not everybody's a graphic designer and not everybody has images available to them. Now, another thing that Vexels has as of recently, they're up in their game, and shout out to Vexels, good job. I like when platforms and services like continue to try to do better and better and improve on their stuff and not just keep the profits in their pockets. And so what Vexels did was they added an AI tool where you can go in, you can click the AI, and you can go ahead and type in a description of what you want, and the AI generator will actually make a graphic for you. And you can download that graphic, or you could tell it to regenerate that graphic if you don't like that one, and it'll come up with several different renditions. But the more precise your command is, the more accurate your graphic will be. Like this one, for example, you won't find on Vexels, because this was one I generated through AI right there. I just typed in what I wanted and gave it the prompts, and it generated this graphic for me. and it looks very, very impressive, right? I like it a lot. So head on over to Vexels using my Vexels affiliate link down in the description below and get yourself a subscription, and you'll be cooking on gas, ready to go with as many different graphics as you want for all the different holidays coming up. All right, now I am slowly starting to notice an uptick in the business, and the economy is still messed up, but I'm trying to do things differently and be more creative to get more business. And so far, everything that I do seems to be effective, right? But I'm leaning more so towards the in-person stuff, like I'm telling you guys, because people still, have their habits. People are still impulse buyers, and if you have a quality product, people will still buy it. If it's something especially if it's something that's unique, and all the stuff that we make are unique, right? They're unique items because you're the only person that's producing that specific item that you made as a garment decorator, and they won't be able to find that item anywhere else in stores and stuff. So that's what separates the stuff that we do from the stuff that are in the stores. Stuff that's in the stores, they can go to any store, with that name and get that anywhere, right? They got their sizes, but the stuff that we make, they can only get it from us. So that separates our stuff from their stuff, and that alone is incentive for people to patronize you and your services. So some of the things that I've been doing, like I said, Google, having people, and when you have a Google business account, you got to put your business on Google and create a Google business account. If you have a separate location, I think it works best if you have a separate location, like I do. If you have like a warehouse or like a little, storefront or something like that, it works better that way because you can now give out your address and people can come in and actually pick up items. All right, that makes a world of difference, because if I would have just had a Google profile, that would have been okay, but I think it's more effective when people get to come in, see me, shake my hand, I have conversation with them, they talk about their family, they talk about what they're doing, their projects and stuff like that, and it kind of creates a more personal relationship to the point where, I'm not just a business, I'm more of a person, and they can relate to me more, and they want to patronize with me more, because when you come in here, you see that, okay, wow, I see the machines, I see all what you got going on, and their wheels start turning. They physically see everything that I can do and everything that I'm capable of, and it makes them, like, when next time they have an idea, they can think of the machines that I have and know that I'm capable of doing it. It's just, I guess it's just, I don't know what it is, but I can't pinpoint one specific thing, but it definitely helps to have a separate place that people can actually come to. And not only that, a separate place in a specific community, because you can service everybody that's in the community. So I really think that you guys should concentrate on your immediate community and trying to service every business, every person in that community, and you'll find that you'll get so much more business like that, especially when we're going through hard times, right? Especially when you're going through hard times, you are in the community, and people would patronize you more than another place because solely, if not anything, the fact that they can come in, they can buy something right then, right now, instant gratification. So say, for example, somebody knows that, oh my gosh, I just found this great printer that makes DTFs. He's right up the street right here. Why would you order something online and wait a couple of days when you can order something online and come pick it up that same afternoon? Or order something online and wait a couple of days when you can order, or when you can walk in and give me your graphic, and I can print it up right there and there in front of your face, or whatever. You know what I mean? It's that having somewhere that's in your community is definitely better than having to go out of your community or having to order something online. And I'm telling you guys, that's a way that you can get so much more business. It's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take some word of mouth, but once a few people come in, they're going to start to tell other people, yo, there's this guy up here and he makes t-shirts, or it's this guy up here and he makes embroidery patches, right? And once a few people find out, they start to tell other people, and the business comes to you. The business is just going to come to you Trust me. And when you have a Google profile, the most important thing that you want to remember is to tell your customers to leave you a Google review. Tell your customers to leave you a Google review, and that pushes your business profile up, and people will start finding you. Like, I have my business phone number. This is my personal cell phone. I got a cell phone for my business, and I have my business cell phone on my Google profile. And guys, people call this phone, and every single time it rings, I am kind of like a little in shock, and I'm kind of a little amazed that this Google thing actually is like, it's free promotion. As long as people are consistently leaving you Google reviews, Google just promotes your business. Well, it's not that they promote your business. What happens is when somebody searches for like embroidery shop, or when somebody searches for DTF transfers, or when somebody searches for t-shirt maker, you know, my shop pops up. I don't know where it is or how they find it, but I'm getting phone calls. So I'd imagine whatever it is in terms of what page it's on, I'm grateful for it because it's effective and it's working. So guys, that's it for right now. I just want to update you guys on the Juneteenth stuff. Everything positive over here. Putting up some 4th of July transfers. That's the next thing that's coming up. Who's ready for the fireworks? I hope you guys had an amazing Juneteenth. Don't forget to go over to AlanAwade.com and see what transfers we got available. If you have graphics that you want to print up, go ahead and send them over. I'm shipping out the very, very next day for you guys. Also have some merch. I'm going to be doing more merch on the website, as opposed to just the graphical stuff, guys. Just doing just, you know, DTF stuff. I'm trying to switch over and have my business more diverse, as opposed to just heavy on DTF and heavy on embroidery. I want to sell the merch also, so we're going to be gearing up and doing more of that stuff too. So thank you guys so much for watching. AlanAwade.com for your transfers. Don't forget, if you are not an artistic person and you don't know how to use any graphic design software, Vexels, link in the description below. Vexels will help you out and get your ideas out of your head, computer generated, or you can pick through their library of already made designs. All right, so thank you so much, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Peace.
Turn up that, crank it up. Why listen to the rest when you're rocking with the best, baby?